Hello and welcome to this webcast from Scottish Ballet. You're joining us as we're preparing for our production of Romeo and Juliet, and we're working with two dancers today, Remy Andrioni and Beth Kingsley-Garner. It's quite an exciting time for us with Romeo and Juliet because there's many new dancers coming to the roles, especially these principal roles. So today we're working with Remy as Romeo and Beth as Juliet. Both of them are new to the role, and so we're going to be watching them rehearse the madrigal pas de deux. So this is the first time that Romeo and Juliet meet each other in the ballroom at the Capulet's house. Probably just saw Beth's foot clipping into frame there. So I'm going to join them in the studio. Should we stop there?
Yeah.
Because I didn't see the beginning.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks very much, Brian.
Yeah.
Thanks, Brian. Sorry, I didn't see the beginning, so I was talking. Let's go from the beginning, guys. Now you've had a recap. Okay, thanks. Okay, let's just stop there, Remy, before your solo. Yeah, Beth, let's have a think about when Juliet needs to be looking at him and when she's looking away. Just that first, you've got that pull away. Get me to there. Got that pull away. Just keep going, keep going, keep going. And from here, keep going. Remy going in. And it's there. Try and hold his gaze a lot longer before you look away. I think otherwise you've lost contact. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Does that feel right?
Yeah. I think when he catches your arm at the beginning, I think you would turn, I think your head would be quicker back to him. I don't think you'd linger in the corner. I think you'd see, so you ran with it out. I need you really to surprise her. She runs past you.
I hope it's right. I think it's almost on the grab of the hand. You need to.
That's better.
Hope, choreographically, are we going for Beth standing on that leg, or are we going for the hand that causes that to happen?
I think it's as she goes into arabesque and he pulls her back.
Okay.
But we
So
do need to see
make
the
that a bit
arabesque
more
on this.
defined, otherwise we're a bit confused there. It's a bit more spontaneous.
Yeah. Good. And then, Remy, when you start your solo, remember that you've seen Juliet do these steps previously in the act. So you are, in a way, teasing her a bit. It's very playful. And also an understanding that you kind of speak her language, that you get her. I think that it's kind of twofold in that to make her comfortable, you're using the steps that she did in the previous solo. Right? Should we just...
Yeah, take it just before there.
Yeah,
just before your solo, Remy. You got that? Yeah. There we go. Okay, let's stop there. Good. Good, guys. Yeah. I want to have a look at that walk up to her once she's quoted back to you that phrase. So, Beth, you start Just actually need your quote, actually, so need your steps. So she starts that. Yeah.
I'm not sure there's a head there on this one.
I think so, yeah.
I think it's in the solo later, because it's the agitated one.
And don't go straight away. So have that moment of stillness where you're watching her, and then that's it. Then you can sort of regard her as she's doing her solo. Let's do lead into that again. That's better, Remy. Thanks, Brian. Maybe put a little pause in there, you know, when he goes forward back. That should be on it. Yeah, guys, let's just have a stop there. That phrase that you quote of Juliet's on the forward back, can you just put a little stop, a little breath in there? Yeah.
There's a tiny accent on the forward, back,
Yeah.
so we don't know the pirouette's coming. Yeah. I think you even it out in order to get to the prep for the pirouette. If you just give a little bit of syncopation in that rond de jambe, forward, back, da da da, then the pirouette's a bit more of a surprise.
So make that a moment, yum, pump, and then turn, yeah. Little breath more than stop, yeah.
Not some, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Just a breath.
Also, just when you go to Juliet there, and that touch needs to be really phrased with the music there. Yeah. Yum. That's it. Yeah, good. Let's do it again.
Yeah, really stretched up. It has a suspense to it. Has a, you don't know if he's going to touch you. You don't know what's going to happen. And yeah, Remy, really touch her elbows. Really let us see that the thing that's, I think you go from the elbows up, do you not?
That way.
And then that gives us the shape of what's going to happen as she gives into you there. So if you draw it before we see it, yeah, then we can get an idea of what she's feeling.
Let's go from Romeo's solo again. Be a little bit more leaned back, that promenade, sideways. Let's stop there. Yep. That was a bit better. Don't make your walk around that circle too big, so that you're not, you don't want to have a conductor having to wait for you for that next phrase. So it needs to be quite measured when you circle around her and when you touch her. Yeah. Let's have a look at that promenade.
The promenade from here.
Going diagonally down.
So Beth, as you run to Remy, you need to figure out for you, yeah, but what are you saying there? Are you going to him and then you change your mind? Are you teasing him to follow you? At the minute it looks like you're making a position, and I think it needs to be a bit more natural. Just have the thought process, you're not sure, and then the speed of your steps will tell us what you're feeling. Do you know what I mean? So if it is a tease, I think as you go around him, this would be a little bit quicker away from him. I think the evenness of the steps makes it look unsure. I think you might be a little, that's better. Just changing it, that, it's hard, but you have to lean into him on that. So Remy, just let her take the preparation ouverte. Now Remy, just get behind her and feel where she needs to be, because as you start walking, she wants to be leaning into you. So Beth, you're leaning away from him. You want to be leaning into him. That's what I'm trying to figure out, Remy, where you need to be.
I think he needs to be a bit more sideways.
That way,
yeah.
And then into him. There we go. That's
yeah.
right.
Yeah, that's a good look, guys. Remy, don't crowd Juliet there. So she's coming in towards you. Just hang back, because you don't know what she's going to do. You don't know she's going to flip the other side of you there. Hang back. There you go. Now go. That's it.
That's better.
That's got a good flow to it.
Just make sure you sustain that leg in front, Beth, on that promenade. Don't let it swing to
Where's
seconds.
that leg going? Okay. Oh, all right. Yeah, that was sketchy. Yeah. Let's go. That was pretty sketchy down there. Let's go from that new phrase, Romeo touching the arms. Yeah.
This was better. Doesn't complete the lap.
Okay, let's break it there. Good. All right. Should we have a look at that view? Yeah. Where's your focus? Are you in the movement? Yeah, because you're not. You're kind of in the mirror right now. A little better. Just put your head. Yeah.
If you need to close your chest. Yeah, what we were talking about. In order for this to emerge, there needs to be a softening. So as you come in, it needs to come through. So it's not the arms really, it's just the chest coming through. So your arms are already here, and I hadn't seen your chest. You need to bring your chest through your arms. Yeah? Is that better? That's better.
Yeah, it's good.
So just allow it to breathe in and out. In. That's better. When you think less about your arms and just more about putting your chest forward, that's much better. Getting there, Remy. No, we're getting there. It's good.
Now, guys, you've got that lovely phrase down in the piano there for that promenade. Do you hear it? No. I'm sure of my bad singing, that's where it is. Just have a listen. Can you play straight on that new phrase? Just to hear it, guys. Have a listen.
You were slightly off your timing there.
Straight on. It's this. Yeah. We can play straight on where Romeo touches the arms again. Yeah. Straight on it, and. One, two, three. Better. She loses a connection with him there in that lift. And that needs a little more surprise. Okay, let's stop there, guys. Yeah. Okay. But you lose your connection with him. You know what I mean in this lift? Where are we going?
So just mark this figure of 8 with the arm, Remy. Figure of 8, wrapping her up, surprise her at the back.
That looked like a figure of 0.
Up and a wrap.
Okay.
And then around your neck.
Yeah. Oh, where's your focus?
I think she keeps going. Yeah.
Okay, just delay that. So you get that moment where you're like, yeah, just delay it. So as you go into the lift, it's going quite naturally. Yeah, yeah. Then. That needs to have more spontaneity.
More energy. I think the best advice, Beth, is just pretend you've never done any of this before. And don't anticipate. When it looks a bit too organized, and like he wraps you up, he puts your arms around your neck, and already you're here, ready for that leg in this really pristine position. And I just think everything would happen a little bit later, a bit more naturally. So when he picks you up, there's a sharpness to it, and you flick with excitement or fear, I don't know at the minute. Go from here again with the wrap. Yeah, and just imagine everything is the first time. So you're not, and then the head's later, it's better. And then you don't know what he's going to do. This is all quite playful. And flick. It's better.
Yeah, yeah.
It's the idea.
Yeah, it's got to, especially this first meeting, it's got to have lots of spontaneity, unlike balcony or certainly later on in the ballet when you really do know each other's language and how you move together. But this one needs to still feel very fresh. Should we do that same section just from, where did we pick it up from before?
Da-da-dum.
Yeah,
You can go from here.
figure of 0, that's an 8. Yeah.